They left the Gambia 3 years ago with the intention of deepening their knowledge of maritime engineering and are now returning as heroes on account of their outstanding performance whilst in Ghana at the Regional Maritime University. The welcome they were accorded speaks volumes about their achievements. Mariama Fofana, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure, stated that the scholarship the 10 benefited from was initiated by her ministry and supported by other stakeholders after a rigorous analysis to identify and bridge skills gaps within the maritime industry. The Deputy Permanent Secretary hailed the graduates for their excellent performance.
Key areas that we realized that there was a skill gap. That's marine engineering. We have mechanical, and then we have computer engineering, and then electronics engineering. So because of that, we sent these students, they went to Ghana. We are very grateful because sometimes you can send somebody to study and they will not perform. But today, all of them here, they are all distinction students on the Dean's list. They've break a record in Ghana at that university and they've made us very proud. But we believe that we need more of these.
The Managing Director, Gambia International Airlines, Numo Sane, argued that it is GIS responsibility as a government institution to nurture and support young talents to become productive members of society. Sane urged the graduates to remain committed, dedicated, and continue to enhance their skills and competence.
Having these young talents, because there is a lot of skill gaps, within the engineering sector, and bringing these students up that will actually fill that gap. Not only limited to GIA alone, but across the country. We have several other areas, that we need that capacity to fill the gap that is actually there. So getting these young engineers, nurturing them, sponsoring them to this level, it is a national asset. And of course, we stand by to sponsor this, not limited to only this. This is the first batch.
Maritime engineer Lamin Sise, who was among the 10 beneficiaries of the scholarship package, expressed gratitude and underscored the significance of the programs they've pursued at the Regional Maritime University. Sise pleaded with government to continue providing opportunities for young people to reach their full potentials.
The country has done a great part to sponsor us to study this area because this is an area where the country needs serious expertise to be able to develop this side of the country. When we talk about marine engineering, we talk about engineers who develop vessels to ship constructions and operations and maintenance of vessels, which is seagoing vessels. It can be from big vessels, which we don't usually have in the country, to small tugboats, which we operate. But to start at this level, which means that we start at grassroots to train people to build their capacity to be able to expand this field, I think is a right direction for the government to take.
Jahad Job, who was among the 10, posited that the Gambia needs young, exposed and highly trained engineers.
I had this perception to be an engineer since when I was in grade 8, when I started school. So it was one of the main reasons why I left what I was doing to start this scheme. So hopefully and thankfully, I would say that big congratulations to the government and the ministry as well, and all the stakeholders who participate.
As a developing nation, the Gambia can never claim to have enough engineers, but with small and incremental steps of this nature, the acute lack of engineering know-how in all domains will one day be a thing of the past. Ebrima Bah, GRTS News.